Right. Welcome, YouTube. We are doing a discussion video, and we're doing a viewer day today, and we're doing Cho'Gall. Um, I'm most likely going to upload this to YouTube. I got thrown over the wall there. I do encourage you guys, check out my Twitch channel. We'll be posting a link to that down below in the description. And make sure you guys do subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. I put a little chat thingy up there, so my chat shows up twice apparently. I'm a professional streamer. I don't know where the other one is. All right. It's gonna show up twice for now till I get it fixed. Double chat on stream. We don't normally have chat on stream. Bigger covering the map. Alright, so I do appreciate, basically our discussion topic today is going to be, what do you guys think HOTS could do to be better? What sort of changes would you like to see to Heroes of the Storm? What sorts of changes would you guys, think would be good for the game? Me personally, my biggest one is solo queue. Obviously, I want to know what you all think. Why is there two chats? Double chat? No, I accidentally, I copied it and then so the other one, I don't know where I put it. I don't know where the other chat went. Double chat Monday. So anyway, what sorts of changes would you guys like? You guys get this all raw and everything. Overmind Edition? For the longest time, that's what I said. Obviously, new heroes is what I would like to see. I mean, I guess it can go over for now it's going to go over the map. For now it's going to go over the map, but in the future we will probably, get it positioned a little bit differently. But yeah, changes I would like to see to HOTS. Obviously, we're talking short term and we're talking long term as well. Yeah, I play Alex occasionally. The only reason I picked it because of Cho'Gall. We're talking long term and we're talking short term. We're talking things like that would be viable, things that you would see, that are realistic, and things that would just be kind of like a pipe dream sort of thing. We're not. We know the state of the game right now, so we know the state of the game. We know that there's not a whole lot of. We know we have been getting balance patches. So like, what sort of things would you guys like to see for it? More things in ARAM, your favorite mode. I don't disagree with that. I don't personally like copy league draft system. What's league draft system? Report banning system for trolls. I agree that could do it with a revamp. Yeah, we have a lot of really good ideas on here. I do think that the report system does need a bit of an update. And I think that could do for a bit of an update. We all know that it's an automated system right now, similar to Overwatch, but they could probably fine-tune it and make it work slightly better. Everyone gets a ban. I actually don't disagree with that, and that's something I've brought up in the past. The one thing I would say about that is everybody gets a ban, but you don't see what the enemy is banning. So, like, for example, if both teams ban Hogger, then Hogger gets banned for both. Because the main thing is going to be we only have like 90 heroes in the game, which is still a lot. But I think having a ban system like that wouldn't be too bad. Better replays would be a good one as well. Five bans all simultaneously. I don't disagree with that. Oh, do you die because I put you there? You do. I'm sorry. Alright, we have to back here. All having a band is good. Lose less points with losing the stacks. I think a revamp of the MMR system and how you gain and lose points would be very good as well. I don't think that would be bad if they pick a role they don't like. I think that the preferred roles, I think I've heard people say that we should that they should do forced rolls. I think in a sense of like quick match, because that's one of the things I would like to see in the game as well, is get rid of unranked. Not because I don't like unranked, just because it's not a popular mode right now. I think unranked is a very good mode, but if it's not going to be played, you should add a option to quick match where you can have a coordinated team comp. I think if you did that, if you had that option for a coordinated team comp, then you could have like kind of like a hard roll selection in that. So you would get a situation where you, sorry, I'm gonna see if we can heal Illidan here. You would have a situation where, you know, you want to play Orphea, but you want to make sure you have a proper team comp because, you know, that's an awful character to play in a rando. Obviously, you would understand that you would have longer queue times, but that would be fine. Like, as long as you come into it knowing that your queue times are going to be longer and you're okay with it, that would be good. Use both. Alright, see what we can do here. Yeah, so I also want them to bring back brawls. That's something that someone just mentioned. I want them to bring back brawls. I think brawls were very, very fun. When they used to have brawls that were comboed with ARAMs, I actually hated whenever it was ARAM week. I love the brawls a lot more. And I thought that that was a much better idea. Pool party, bring back the little AI. You remember the Escape from Braxis thing? That thing was amazing. Like, bring back stuff like that. Escape from Braxis. Strict roll queue every game, so you actual tank healer. I don't disagree with that, but I don't think that that would work. I feel like, I mean, you would have to essentially make a rule that say not picking your role is a bannable offense, which if they want to go that route, 100% okay, but they would have to understand the implications of that. And I don't know if that would work for HOTS. I would love for it to work. I think that their alternative was the preferred roles, which obviously doesn't work. I'm doing a video JWF on what we would like to see in HOTS, both short term, long term, things that we think could happen. You know, realistic expectations. Yeah, no news, but I'm just, you know, we're looking at things that we think open source HOTS. I don't think that that would be a good one. I would like them to pair with the team that's doing Resurgence of the Storm and work with them to implement the stuff that they were doing. I think that that would be the best thing we could do, is to go that route. If you don't pick a role. I think that someone made a comment about you don't lose as much if you lose the stacks. Obviously, bringing back solo queue would eliminate that. That's my number one thing, is solo queue. I made a whole different video about that, but my number one change, you're down 2 people. Maybe that's my own bad for backing up. But bringing back solo queue would be the number one thing that you could do. And that would eliminate a lot of the issues with that. The alternative to that as well, because people who want to play with their friends in ranked environment, have a 5-on-5 format with a group finder option, similar to WoW. So, obviously, you know, player base needs to be able to sustain that. I fully understand that. But that, I think, would be a good change, is to make it so you need, you could have a 5-on-5 ranked mode. Obviously, you would need things in place for it. I might get hooked here, so I got to be careful. Hanzo, not Hansen. Obviously, new heroes. But if we're talking about things that could happen in the short term, long term, you know, big sustainability with the game, we're talking like battle pass and stuff. That was my bad. I think battle pass is the number one thing, because the biggest thing for HOTS is monetization. Like, for anything to ever happen, the game needs to be monetizable. Like, that's the biggest thing here. The game needs to be able to be monetized, and until that happens, like, figuring out a good way to do that, and a battle pass is the most popular method right now for that. For that benchmark, it would be. I like that the ban system idea. I think that that's a very good idea. I think having the bans like that would be good. Oh, let's see if we can keep him alive. Nice job. But yeah, like if we're talking about, you know, things in the short term, obviously the balance patches the way they are now are very good. And I really like those changes. You know, we're talking both long-term and short-term ideas here, not just like, oh, you know, support for the game, 100 new heroes, all that stuff. Like I want to discuss like short-term and both long-term. Long-term I think would be the battle pass, obviously more heroes. The support that we all want for the game. But I'm talking short term. I think solo queue Storm League would be good with a potential addition of the 5v5. You could call it something fancy too. The 5-on-5 mode, 5-on-5 rank mode. I think bringing back do an option for quick match to have a coordinated team, or not coordinated team, an actual team comp. I think that would be a very good one too. Would be very good for having an actual team comp whenever you want to play the characters you want to play. Much more mana attention for heroes so people don't use their abilities. I don't disagree with that. No, I messed up. Oh god! Oh jeez. Oh no! 100% calculated. Everything I just did there, 100% calculated. I panicked. But yeah, I think solo queue Storm, like we're talking short term here. Short term, I want to see solo queue Storm League. I want to see probably an addition of just skins and stuff for people to purchase. I want to see the Arthas rework in the game. And honestly, I would like to see them pair with the Resurgence of the Storm team to actually implement some of the stuff. Because why not use the functionality that they spent years making? They have a whole new map in that they created. That's pretty cool from what I've seen. I'd like to see them use that. I think that would be really cool. And obviously, I want to know, you know, in the comment sections below this video, I want to know what changes other people would like to see. Like, what changes do you think would be good for the game or wouldn't be good for the game? What changes do you think would be realistic? Like, what changes are a realistic ask, you could say? Try to keep Lionheart alive. We're gonna pacify. Like, what changes do you think are realistic? I have W coming up. Because, like I said, we all know that we want just massive support for the game. Like, that's a given at this point. I think they should get rid of unrank, give you the option to hide rank points. Oh, that's another good one too. Getting rid of unranked, yes. I wanted the getting rid of unranked to be comboed with the quick match change, where you would have options to have an actual team comp. Yes, I think when it comes to showing things, I don't think that they need to show enemy names. They don't need to show what rank they are. They don't need to show anything, you know. I don't think any of that matters. I don't think they need to show any of that whatsoever. Let player base roll for map rotation. I really like that one, Nord. That is a very good one too. Which in a Storm team thing is kind of impossible. I meant working with them, like to implement what they did, not people replace that. I don't think that that's gonna happen. Oh, am I dead? Stop all. The phone thing would never happen. They tried to do that in Overwatch and it was a disaster. Everyone had a complete uproar about it. So the phone thing would never happen. Oh my god, I'm messing everything up. Yeah, the phone thing would never work. Obviously a way, I think a way to handle Smurfs, and maybe I would do this in a whole separate video, is they just, I think you should gain and lose points based on how many games, what your win percentage is. Obviously, there would be within reason you have to win a certain amount of games first, or play a certain amount of games. Oh my god, why did my thingy go off? I literally tried to use my ult there. On Cho'Gall. Yeah, they could also make going into ranked harder. Like you could make it so you need more heroes. You could make it so free to play heroes don't count. There's a lot of different options that they could do. I think that the best one of the options is you win or lose, you gain or lose extra points. Well, not lose. You gain extra points based on what your win percentage is. So if you are, I'm dead. If you are, if you are, we tried. Thanks, Lionheart. Sorry if you get hooked because of me, though. I think if, like if you have anything above a 60% win rate, you get bonus points no matter whether you win or lose. Obviously, you would have to say after like 10 games or something, 20 games. Also, GM change. This change matters very little to me, and there's two different options they could do here. There's a lot of different things that they could do, and maybe I should have done a better job of laying this out. But another big change I would like to see is either GM is decided at the end of the season, not during the season. So many people get GM because they zerg the beginning of the season. I think GM should be, one of the changes I've heard is GM should be at the end of the season. You know, when the season ends, then, and you can see like points and everything, but you don't get catalog. Bring back seasonal rewards, obviously, as well. You're going to talking about, yeah. The other change is going to be that I feel like they should have GM be decided after you play 50 games, not after you win 50 games, if that makes sense. Because I think that one of the biggest issues right now is that he had anti-healing on him. Is that GM takes 50 wins, and there's so many players out there that my R went off. So many things are like so many players would have GM if it wasn't for the win 50 games. I think that just having to play 50 games, getting GM after that, or getting it at the end of the season with obviously bringing back seasonal rewards, which we know why they stopped that, but would be better. And I think that these are all some very good changes we've discussed during this video, which I very much appreciate. I appreciate you guys participating in this, but what changes would you guys like to see? Like, I want to know what, you know, maybe we'll try to do an actual documented layout. Maybe I'll post it on Reddit. I don't really post on Reddit too much, and I know people have. Obviously, get rid of loot boxes, probably. Alright, we gotta defend this. Alright, it takes a whole day planning to get ready for ranked? Yeah. Game Pass Omer's Perma Boost and open all heroes. That is one I've heard as well. Not the Perma Boost, but I don't think that would be the worst. I have heard that, I'm dead. That giving, sorry, I'm trying to keep everyone alive here. I think we just end, right? Giving, yes, Xbox Game Pass. That's another one as well. Obviously, the game going on Steam, I made a whole different video about that. Obviously, Steam, number one, I literally didn't mention that at all, but I made a whole separate video on it. I think the game going on Steam is the number one thing that is going to help the game right now. And it sucks that I'm not technically mentioning it till the end. But the game going on Steam is probably one of the best things for it. And I think that, the Battle Pass thing is a good idea. Open up all heroes, but you have to link it to an account. So, like, Smurfs aren't always with all the heroes, because that's something else someone brought up. That would make it really good for Smurfs. It wouldn't, because you link your singular account to it, and that's the only account that gets all the heroes. And you could also include the boost in there as well. I never really thought about that, but that's a very good one as well. So that is our discussion video on what we could do for Heroes of the Storm. Obviously, a lot of ideas being thrown out there. This is more just, you know, a topic to discuss because it was fun to discuss. Some of these might happen in the future, some of them might not. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys joining me today for this video. Make sure you guys check out my Twitch channel. Make sure you guys do check out my other videos as well. And you guys have a great day.